Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react, and today I'm going to look at another Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is from Jakaris, and they said, "Hi Chief, you've been recommended this artist before. Kai Straw has a new release, Kingdom of the Lie. Definitely ear candy production with poetic lyrics as always from Kai." There's a link. "Hope the album is going well. If there is going to be a vinyl, I want a signed one. If not, I'll grab it wherever you release. As always, keep pushing, hearts and edit." I just saw Skur commented on your reaction that you nailed the breakdown. Yeah, that was awesome. I always love it when an artist comments on a reaction and they just like show some appreciation. It's really cool. And as far as the album is going, really well. This is an album that I'm doing with my new band called Droniac, and man, it's some of the best music I think I've ever worked on in my life. That like I feel very proud of it. So it's also like I'm doing all the production and the mixing, and I'm learning a lot about like rock production, and it's just like I had a specific sound in mind, almost like this kind of MGK modern rock sound, you know, big drums, big guitars, everything squashed to the brim. And I think I'm finally nailing that sound. Like every song I mix, it gets a little bit closer, and then I have to go back to the older songs and like redo some stuff. But it's sounding really cool, and I'm so excited to share it. I'm not sure if we're gonna do any vinyls. It costs quite a lot of money to print vinyls, and we haven't even started social media yet, so no one knows who we are yet. But I have a good feeling about this band and about this project. So if everything goes well, and if there's enough, requests for it, then we will definitely consider printing some vinyls. I've never had a vinyl of my own music. That would be so cool. Anyway, let's jump into today's reaction, which is Kai Straw, Kingdom of the Lie lyric video. Bada bing, bada boom. I love lyric videos, man. Just gives you time to soak in the words. Let's go. Oof.
She was alone on a corner looking blind with a cane and some homemade clothes. She froze when I looked her way like her face was stone. She said, "Oh, I could feel you looking at me, thinking she's at a painful low." She spoke with a tone like a river from a maple. "Maybe my eyes are blind," she said, caught up in her mind. She said, "All you see is mine," it says, "and all I feel is so here now where the silence was, I'll tell you what blindness does, and you tell me the blinded one who can see the glow."
I'm getting goosebumps all over, dude.
And everything the rich man was, I saw his blisters and cuts, and the whispers he trusted were kissing on him. I saw him sitting in them church pews, the devil sold his church shoes. Serenade your worth, you're addicted to your loving. And everything the rich man did, he brought his rich man kid. He said, "Now sit down, listen, follow me and be my son." Keep aligned, see what's mine. Be blind to what won't suffocate our bottom line. Maybe my life's a lie, he'd think. Caught up in his mind, he'd think. No sleeping, all the lions creeping every night he'd try. Maybe my life's a lie, he joke. And all this apple pie is sofa, and all I got in life is owed to the kingdom of the lie.
Wow.
But then the rich man's son didn't want his rich man blood. He ran like the wind to a witch whose home was made of mud. He said, "Can you take the sins out of my hands? My gold is pus that curdled up inside my father's skull when he made coal out of his damage." So she made the rich son nothing, waved her hand on something. Then his stomach went hungry, and from that gutter came his flood. He cried and poured cheap vodka from his coat. When it dripped down his knuckles, he licked up what drops became gold to his eyes, suffering alone.
Wow,
Maybe
man.
my life's a lie, he'd think. Caught up in his mind, he'd think. No sleeping, all the lions creeping. Every night he'd try. Maybe my life's a lie, he'd joke. And all that apple pie was home. And all I got in life is yo, to the kingdom of the light.
Jeez, man.
Then like a poor man does, he fed his blisters and cuts. And the whispers he trusted were kissing on his mind. He had a poor man's son who never had a doorman come, who never saw his old man was once the silver spoon type. And another Sunday he felt no cost of living. And anytime he sinned, he felt him God's forgiven. Every day was simple, no cause for wishing. And he found a wife, took kids, and shared this honor with him. They had a daughter called her Grace, and said, my love, my little love, I hope you see the glow that others make nothing of. I hope you see past the struggles of your hands.
Wow,
and beyond this world of castles, they're just coffins made of sand. And everything we are, we got no deed to claim no land. But our ghosts are filled with gold, we aren't beholden to no man. All our blankets are old, but we're new under the strands that wove us to our bones. Are like glows between our candles. But maybe your life's a lie, you'll think. Caught up in your mind, you'll think. No sleeping, all the lions creeping. Every night you try. Maybe your life's a lie, you'll joke. But know that where am I is home. So come back anytime you're stole by the kingdom of the light.
Oh.
Come back anytime you're stole by the anytime you stole by the kingdom of the light.
I love that all.
Know our little light is home in this kingdom of the light.
Like final crackle that comes up. Wow, man. It's this guy. That's what he looks like. Okay. Wow, man. This guy. That was insane. Like, not just the music and the production and the songwriting, but like the lyrics, man. Like that went deep. Like, damn, that's like generational. There's like a generational story there. You know, it starts with like a rich man. This is kind of the story that I got from the first listen, I guess. It's like this rich man sees this what seems to be poor woman on the street who made her own clothes, and he had this look in his eyes of like oh, poor woman who's like poor and doesn't have anything, you know. But then from her perspective, this rich man is he's like really the blind one, because he's covered up all his troubles and his problems with money and just like buying more stuff, and she, you know, she sees the glow, which is something he references, the glow in people, and she sees the happiness and the purity of love, and I guess there's like a spiritual nature to things as well, to some of these lyrics, you know, and she's seen the truth and what really matters in life, you know, where this so she poses this question like, who's really the blind one, you know, and then, you know, the rich man has a son, and he tries to teach his son the ways, and it's just like, I guess, the rich man's life and his experiences that like he's still doing what he thinks is right. He's just trying to teach his son the best way to live, which is what he thinks is the best way to live. And it's coming from I feel like it's coming from a pure place, and then the son kind of he doesn't want to follow in the footsteps of his father, so he like there's a part in these lyrics where the son goes to like a witch in a hut made of mud, and he asks her to take away, to basically make him, to remove him from his dad's wealth or something, and he becomes a poor man himself. But then through that, it's almost like he didn't really learn the lesson, because he turned to cheap vodka. Like there was another line in here about cheap vodka.
His flood, he cried, poured cheap vodka from his
coat.
When it dripped down his knuckles, he licked up what drops became gold to his
eyes, suffering. So it's like all that, all because like essentially I think what the song is about is letting go of the ego, letting go of the material plane. The kingdom of the lie is the big lie is that we need to be rich and have all these material things in order to be happy, and I think the son's problem was he thought like it's just money, and if I get rid of the wealth, then I'll be enlightened and I'll be free, but in reality, it wasn't all about the wealth. It's not even about how you use the wealth. Wealth is just like a thing, it's about your attachments, to things in this material plane. And he became gold to his eyes, like the alcohol, the drink became gold to his eyes. So he was still kind of tethered to this material plane, through this physical thing that was keeping him here and keeping him from reaching enlightenment, I guess. And then he passed that on. This is all about like generational trauma, like ego death, and it's amazing stuff. It's really powerful. And they get a daughter. The son meets a wife, and they get a daughter and call her Grace. After that.
Then like a poor man does,
This is some crazy storytelling.
he fed his blisters and cuts, and the whispers he trusted were kissing on his mind. He had a poor man's son who never had a doorman come, who never saw his old man was once the silver spoon type. And another Sunday he felt no cost of living. And anytime he
I almost think that like the son of the rich man had another son, and then that son had a daughter called Grace or something. I don't know.
he felt God was forgiven. And every day was simple, no cause for wishing. And he found a wife, took kids, and shared his honor with him. They had a daughter called her Grace, and said, my love, a little love, I hope you see the glow that others make nothing of.
I hope you see the glow that others made nothing of.
I hope you see.
I think the glow is in a way, it's like enlightenment, it's love, it's like what really matters in this life, it's like, what are you going to take with you once you like die or pass on to the next plane? You're not going to take anything from this world with you, nothing physical is going with you, but I feel like the kind of picture you painted with your actions and your beliefs and your intentions, that picture goes with you, and yeah, like depending on whether it was a good picture or if you were a serial killer and you're killing a bunch of people, that was a pretty ugly picture that you were painting. So you're gonna go to like some ugly place. But if you had good intentions and you loved your family, you loved your friends, you always try to help out, you know, I don't know, like feel like if you lived a good life, that's you paint a beautiful picture, and that kind of goes with you into the next plane.
It's the struggles of your hands, and beyond this world of castles, they're just coffins made of.
beyond this world of castles, they're just coffins made of
All the
sand.
castles, they're just coffins made of sand, and everything we are.
It's like all the riches, all the castles, you know, castles referring to homes, but also referring to riches. They're just coffins made of sand, so it's like it doesn't matter, like, because we're all gonna die anyways, you know, like whether you're rich, whether you're poor. Real wealth is in community and in, you know, like how much love you have to give.
We got no deed to claim no land, but our ghosts are filled with gold. We aren't beholden to no man. All our blankets are old, but we're new under the strands that wove us to our.
I mean, he says it himself here. Our ghosts.
Kids are old, but we're no deed to claim no land, but our ghosts are filled with gold.
Our ghosts are filled with gold. It's like, wow, man.
We aren't beholden to no man.
It's like our spirits, our ghosts, our our spirits. That's what's the real wealth, you know. Like you're filled with gold. Like I think it's like metaphorical gold, not real gold. Or it could mean like I don't know.
All our blankets are old, but we're new under the strands that wove us to our bones. Our light glows between our candles, but maybe your life's a lie. You'll think caught up in your mind. You'll think no sleeping, all the lines creeping every night you try. Maybe your life's a lie. You'll joke, but know that where am I is home. So come back anytime you're stole by the kingdom of the light. Anytime you stole with.
That's so good. Oh, well done. Well freaking done. That was powerful. Powerful experience. Thank you so much, Dracaris, for requesting this song. That was really, I haven't listened to Kai in a while, and I'm glad I just did. I think I needed this. I needed this kind of reminder. You know, I think it's really powerful. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for checking that out with me. Thank you for watching all these. If you like Kai Straw and you like this video, please go and like the original video. Go and subscribe to his channel. He's kind of like a small-time artist. This video only has 2.5 thousand views, which is not a lot. He only has he doesn't even have 20,000 subscribers, so please go and subscribe. Please go and check him out. He's really, really good at what he does, like true artist. And I believe he produces all this stuff himself. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just like he's kind of one of those one-of-a-kind type of artists, and it's really cool to see and to hear. So go and check him out. All right, thanks guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you for the next reaction. Okay, bye-bye.